Come on. Everybody knows the secret to survival and how to succeed in this world of accelerating change. If you're a marketing pro, today all you need to do is cope with the sheer pace and complexity of engaging with customers in real time, across the web, email, social media, online, offline, events, video, e-commerce storefronts, mobile devices, and, oh yeah, remember the need to know of your sales teams, the colleagues, and a variety of other channels. While simultaneously interacting seamlessly with customers, don't forget those digital interactions. You need to gather the data and analytic insights so that when top management asks, you can tell them just where and how to allocate their budgets for maximum return. Reality check, please. We may all know the secret. Implementing an effective solution? Well, maybe not so much. Greetings, everyone. It's Friday, August 1st, 2014, and this is Tech Talk with Technology Association of Georgia President Tino Mantella. I'm your guest host, Frank Baia. Up to the Tech Talk, the real challenge for today's marketers. Is effective marketing automation even possible? Meet Jeff Vasquez, Vice President for Marketo, one of the fastest growing business application companies in the marketplace, enabling more than 2,500 customers in more than 36 countries around the world to achieve marketing automation maximum performance and results. Many of the world's largest, best-known companies, others aspiring smaller companies looking for an edge to grow faster. Jeff is responsible for managing and building the enterprise sales organization here in Atlanta and on the East Coast. He has spent his career developing sales, building teams, and helping companies grow, and has a wealth of experience in sales and marketing with a uniquely insightful focus on the software as a service and enterprise application markets. Formerly holding several positions at Ariba, Jeff helped grow the revenues of that company to over $500 million in sales and contributed to the company's acquisition by SAP for $4.3 billion in 2012. He was named Global Sales Leader of the Year for achieving 200% over quota during the year SAP purchased Ariba. It's a Tech Talk with a clear focus on today's marketer facing both the challenge and the opportunity of a disruptive environment that is radically different and ever-changing. Hey, interested in finding out how you can excel in this new world? Well, you know the secret. Now discover the solution as we Tech Talk marketing automation with Atlanta East Coast Vice President for Marketo, Jeff Vasquez. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. Tag TV and Tag Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions. Jeff, welcome to Tech Talk.
Hey, thanks a lot, Frank. Thanks a lot for having me.
Well, I can't think, we talk a lot about disruptive innovation, disruptive technologies. I think one of the verticals that's probably been disrupted the most is marketing because it impacts all of the others. Let's talk a little bit about some of the things that have happened over the last few years. Obviously, social media, digital data. I think, I heard a line just the other day that said it's not a big data. That's so yesterday. It's now fast data. Predictive analytics, all of those kind of things. Go into a little bit about some of the experiences that you've had and what you see as the moment, and maybe a look a little bit ahead as what's going to happen next.
Well, the pervasive use of digital, social, and mobile technologies forever altered the way that businesses and customers interact. These new technologies are completely redefining the role of marketing in businesses of all sizes. It doesn't matter if you're a small company or a large customer or a huge enterprise. The marketer must shrewdly exploit all these new challenges to grow awareness, acquire new customers, and cultivate ongoing relationships. Driving something that's more deeply and personal along with the customer engagement, the same marketer is expected to leverage deep analysts and insights to ensure these things are working effectively and driving success for their businesses. Simply put, marketing will never be the same. As the only enterprise software company focused solely on the needs of marketers, Marketo has delivered a platform with breakthrough power and ease of use. However, we are founded in the belief that today's marketer can only succeed through a combination of people, expertise, and technology. So it's just not a platform. It's a whole ecosystem. We complement our innovative software platform with LaunchPoint, which is the largest ecosystem for marketers, and a marketing nation with thriving 50,000 marketers who share expertise and experiences to learn from each other.
Well, talk a little bit about, in terms of, obviously, one of the things that have impacted all of the things that you're talking about as far as the capabilities that your organization presents. I think it's also the same thing that's impacting almost every vertical. One of the things that we say here a lot, because we talk to so many different verticals like health, IT, and logistics and internet security, is that it's a lot of times same thing, only different. Tell us a little bit about how your platform is helping marketers in this whole brave new world.
Yeah, so we've come out with a lot of innovation, through a lot of new products, and basically our company is an innovation machine. We came out with a product called Marketo Real-Time Personalization, because today's websites tend to present the same content to all visitors without recognition of the individual or the communication that they've received. This breakthrough new product allows marketers to make their website and mobile channels as personalized as their email by creating personalized experiences for web and mobile visitors that dramatically bring higher value. You see that users spend more time on the site, and you also get higher conversion rates. We've seen up to 30% higher conversion rates. And we do this, very personalized through email, web, and mobile. And really the only company that does this that requires zero really IT requirements and the ability to integrate this with any CMS out there.
And, of course, obviously search engine optimization plays a major role. Go into a little bit. I think one of the things that a lot of our listeners are challenged with is the whole concept of web and mobile integration. I know you've kind of commented on that with the obvious innovations that you've just been talking about with real-time personalization, but maybe dive a little deeper into.
Yeah, when you look at SEO, potential buyers perform billions of searches every day. Inbound mark critical role in today's marketing mix to make sure that this is something that everybody can serve. Marketo's search engine optimization is the easy-to-use tool that allows marketers with specialized knowledge without specialized knowledge to make it easier for customers searching the web to discover site content, analyze optimization of keywords, rankings, suggesting of new keywords. It's really outpacing the market, and it's truly the only company that's doing this specifically for marketers within a marketing automation platform.
Okay, now we're going to move on to something that I think is kind of interesting, certainly exciting for you guys and a lot of the people that are working and participating with you, and I'm talking about the Marketing Nation, the Marketo Marketing Nation, 40,000 members. Tell us about that.
Well, that's the magic behind our platform at Marketing Nation. It's a force of, 40,000 expert marketers that share ideas and successes and best practices. They bring together the brightest minds in marketing to find out what's going to be the latest thing in this next new world. Marketo Nation is there to help you thrive. It's our community.
So, again, as an independent client dealing with the consulting positioning and advice and direction that is given to an individual client, you, in a sense, do like a best practices, like integration of all of the clients working together in one nation? Is that, I think it's pretty extraordinary, and I don't think most of our listeners are maybe accustomed to hearing something like where you actually put the people together that are your clients into their own community.
Yeah, consider it like a Facebook technology that people are sharing ideas and online interaction, posting answers to questions, giving best practices. It's very vibrant, huge participation amongst our customer base, and I think one of the things that makes really special out there in the marketing world. I
think that's pretty, you talked about a innovation machine, I think was the term you used. I think it's pretty amazing that that's sort of a disruption, if you will, not to get cliche about it, because I think really one of the things, again, because of the so many verticals that we get an opportunity to work with or speak with here on Tech Talk, is that you begin to see that it's the same thing, only different, that they have, the cloud computing issues and the connectivity and the analytics and fast data and not only having to deal with machine data, but machine data-driven insights. So I would think that a community where kind of a best practices Facebook collaboration, that's pretty unique. I would think there's some dynamic benefits that really come out of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's one of the things that separates us from other marketing platforms out there.
Now, Marketo allows third parties to plug into its customer engagement platform. Tell us how a company would choose that approach and say how does that benefit a customer?
Yeah, see, Marketo learned early on that we couldn't do everything. So we wanted to make our platform open so we could have other solutions be able to be available for customers. and to keep the innovation going stronger. So today we have over 300 solutions available in LaunchPoint. This includes social media tools like Hootsuite and Turn. These technologies just plug in the platform and exchange data to help you manage every facet of your marketing activities. Similar to what the App Store that's out there that iPhone did.
Okay, now one point before we go, and I think a lot of our listeners would be really interested about this, and that is you guys just went through a very successful IPO last year, and on top of that, obviously, what's even better news, you're growing quickly. You recently opened up an office here in Atlanta. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, we see Atlanta as a vibrant market with a strong pool of talent in the city. We love that the airport is the dominant airport around. It's an Eastern time zone that makes it convenient to service not only the Eastern U.S. but European customers. We opened it in July, initially creating about 30 to 40 jobs, but we expect this market to grow substantially and add over 200 jobs over the next 24 months.
Well, Jeff, it's one thing to be part of an exciting space. It's another one to be creating a whole new dynamic and a platform and an environment that's totally, really, really unique. Obviously, it's already showing bottom line results for you and for your clients, and obviously the expansion and the success that you're enjoying. Best of luck, continued success not only throughout the United States, but obviously with your relocation here in Atlanta. Thank you for taking time out of what I know is an extremely busy schedule to spend a few minutes today with us on Tech Talk.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Frank. I enjoyed being on the show. Thanks a lot for your time.